If we can do a little work with love, I think we can see the result.
In this episode of the Voyagers podcast, I sat down with Lafaele Moala. He's the head coach for Nukuhetulu FC, the club team in Tonga that I'm playing with in the OFC Champions League next year in January. He's a seasoned veteran in the Tongan Major League and has 16 caps for the national team, currently sitting at 4th place all-time in Tonga football history. The passion he has for his club is second to none. I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you so much, Maggie. Well, my name is Lafaele Moala. I grew up in Tonga. That's a favorite soccer village in Tonga. Since I'm married to my wife back in 2016, I moved and started a new club. It's called Nukuhetulu.
Thanks for being here. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to talk to me. In Tonga, there's a lot of clubs from like the different villages. Where is Nukuhetulu FC from, and what inspired you to start the team?
Nukuhetulu FC is located in Tongatapu 8, mainly in the central district of Tongatapu, the main island. And this is one part of Folaha. Folaha, one side is called Navai, and the other side is called Nukuhetulu. That's where my wife came from. When I first go there, I saw most of the young youth, and not only boys but also girls as well. They school dropouts, and they are facing lots of social challenges like smoking, addicted to drugs, and sniffing of contact pool. And then I come up with the ideas of how can I help them. And the only solution that came to my mind is to start a football club. But this time, most of them they have zero knowledge, and it's always challenge to start a new sports in a new community with a new kids. They don't even have experience about football. This is the only reason I told them. If you don't go back to school, you won't able to participate. If we can do a little work with love, I think we can see the result.
The senior team even is made up of really young players. What do you think has been the biggest factor in your team's success? For context, for those that are watching, Nukuhetulu FC has won the Tonga League this last year. They're the champions of the league, and they will be Tonga's representative in the OFC Champions League coming up in January.
I think the biggest factor in Nukuhetulu's success, it's not just luck or by magic, but it was through hard work, sacrifice, and determination. Not only that, but decision that I make. Sorry.
It's okay.
This is the third year for me to play together with my young boys. Feel emotion because none of the parents or anyone in this village, they were thinking the same thing as me and my wife, thinking about this new club. But now we can prove them nothing is impossible. If God was in our work and He's our guidance, and everything gonna be possible. We never back down when we lost to our team, to any team. If we go back to the first year we start, we only have one throw. The rest, it's all lost. And I just told them, how many legs they have? And the kids, they said, they have 2 legs. Then how many heads? Then they told me, they have 1 head. And I told them, so if we all have both 2 legs, 2 hands, 1 hands, then why are you so scared? You can able to make a change. That's mindsets that always click in the mind of these young boys. Really help them to able to compete. Also to play as they are. Don't act as Messi or whoever, but just play just like they are.
That's awesome. I love hearing the history and the passion that you have for your club. I think it's amazing and beautiful. Nukuhetulu has invited 3 overseas players to join, as well as partnered with a couple new sponsors. This is the first time for any Tongan club to make such a big move that Nukuhetulu has done. What do you hope these monumental decisions will mean for the future of Nukuhetulu FC and Tonga football as a whole?
I think this is how we have to grow the game. If we can stick to only our local players, I think we can able to compete in the international player. In our Tonga team, most of them, they are overseas player, but they have the Tongan heart. And I think that this move is really a big impact in the local clubs. Not only rely on themselves, but they have to look for other options that the people overseas they might come and help. We are struggling with financial situation because everything about financial situation, it's all come up with our own pocket, with me and my wife. So like I said, we had to sacrifice our kids' needs, but we had to. Yeah, sometimes we need to pay the registration. Our uniform we use at the moment, it was given to us when we start our club. Sponsor, and it's really it's a big thing to us to appreciate what you guys do for this new club because you are working tirelessly behind the scenes. That's the reason why we have these new players. This is the result and the impact of me as one experienced player playing with these young boys. How about if we have another four playing together with me with these young players? It's gonna be a different story if we have another four playing together with these young boys. And I'm so can't wait to meet all these new players and as well as you playing with uh these young boys.
Hopefully, we bring a good amount of experience onto the field. Aside from Nukuhetulu, you're also heavily involved in the development of football in Tonga. As a coach for TFA and the president of the OFC Just Play program, you're also partnering with Cass and I to create the first international youth development camp, Players for Change, hosted in Tonga next summer. Why do you feel so called to help grow the game in Tonga?
The main reason is that to to change the mindset of the young players and also parents and the country as a whole. It's not only rugby they can do that, but giving chance to our local players to expose what they experience in the country as well, and also they have to look for other opportunities, more bigger stage for our local players to participate. And I'm so excited and so can't wait for the exchange program. It's going to be okay in June next year for these young boys and girls not to stay in our own comfort zone, but we have to go out and share what we have. And that's the main reason why I start this new club. If I keep staying in Weidong, we have a lot of coaches there, and we have a good coaches there. But this is the only way. I if we have to make a change, it's start from us. Once I transfer from Weidong to Nukuhetulu, I missed participating in the Champions League for 3 years. For that 3 years, because Weidong being the champion. If I didn't make the chance, they changed and moved to Nukuhetulu. Weidong was still the current champion for both men and women. And the vision of Tonga football is to popularize the football in the kingdom. Even though we have our own sports, the rugby, they are the number one sport, but we are trying to be the popular one.
There you go. We'll do it together.
I always share to my new players a champions made when no one is watching. The secret with my teams, they are not waiting for me to come and do the training. They train by themselves.
That's
And when
awesome.
they came in and we had the training together with them, it's easy for them to run. They want to play, but parents cannot able to or afford to buy them soccer boots.
Right.
It's so funny when I saw when we having I think the quarterfinal, one of my players he came with both boots, but it's both right foot only. There's no left, but the shoe he came with to play is both right foot. And I go, how come you can run properly with? And I think the patient and the keen to play. I think these kids they really want to play. They being crowned as a champion, and now they are working as a champion.
There you go.
And if you want to be the best, you have to beat your previous best. And I think they prove it right. And it's time. It's time to change.
That's amazing. You're slowly building a football empire in Tonga.
Yeah.
Very cool. We're gonna answer some questions from Instagram. What was the biggest match in Nukuhetulu club history?
The biggest match for us it's a semi-final when we play against Vietong. Vietong is the current champion. And every year we reach quarter-final or semi-final. This is the only team that we can be lost to. It's either Lafaele or Vietong. But this year, it's history. Nukuhetulu beat Lafaele in the quarter-final. That's my former club. That's the first club I play for. And in the semi-final, Nukuhetulu beat again Vietong. Vietong is the last club that I was transferred from and play for.
The score for that game?
It was just 1-0.
1-0. Very cool. Another question from Instagram. I promise this wasn't my question. I didn't ask it, but it might have been from another Tongan footballer. Who is your favorite Tongan footballer of all time?
My favorite Tongan footballer is Halapua Falepapalani. He inspired me when I was still a kid. And when I grew up, I played together with him in Lafaele. And in 2022, this is my first year I had to trial in the senior men's national team. And unlucky I was dropped from the team because I was too young to participate in that year.
Yeah.
And I was crying on the radio at that time. I was crying really hard. And then Halapua came to me and told me, hey, bro. And he said to me, don't worry, because once you are in the national team, senior men's national team, you won't be able to left out or drop from any team. From that 2022, the team go to Samoa. I start training from morning, I think 3 times or four times a day. Because I want to prove Halapua's words, it's true. And in 2003, that's my first time to represent Tonga in the senior men's. And my last time to drop out is that same year when you came. Even though my heart is really big and I still want to play, but I still can't able to manage the speed that I was scared back then.
It happens.
Yeah.
One last question. I think a lot of people that haven't seen me play, they're all interested to know, why did you invite me back? I didn't get time to play in the FIFA World Cup qualifiers last year. Played in the friendlies, but I was benched when it came to Samoa in the qualifiers. So why did you decide to invite me to come back to play?
The reason why I invite you to just to give you an opportunity to demonstrate your skills and experience with Nukuhetulu FC. And I want to offer you a platform to showcase your abilities with a chance to gain more playing time, build your confidence, and potentially even help the team with experience. You get to play regularly and contribute to the team's success while also gaining more exposure and potentially attracting attention from other teams or even the national team selectors in the future.
Thank you so much then. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm really excited to come and play with you guys. Our jerseys are looking really nice.
Yeah. We can't wait. And me too, I'm so can't wait to meet you all and step into the field. Maybe this could be the last dance, or if not, this could be the continue.
Yeah. No, we're gonna keep playing. We're gonna win, and we're gonna play in August. No, it's gonna be awesome. Well, Lafaele, it's been a pleasure. We appreciate you, and I'm grateful that you're willing to share your story. A lot of people they're always asking questions to learn more about Tongan players and OFC players and OFC clubs, and so I think they're gonna really enjoy this interaction and this conversation with you. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys. Ovatu.
Ovatu. Yeah.